Hey everyone, this is Pastor Tracy, your missions pastor. I'm so excited. I love taking this time to be able to look back and reflect on what it is that God and His people have been up to. So I just want to take a moment just to share a little bit of a highlight from this past year. I think probably one of my biggest highlights was the missionary retreat. We often do these regional retreats. We bring people in each year based on the region they're at. But this year we actually brought everybody in. And so here we were on a fall morning on a Sunday, and we had 44 special guests that actually came to our church. First and foremost, we had them in our service. They actually helped us with communion, and we had this really special moment where 4 of the missionaries actually read scripture in different languages, the languages that they use when they're out in the field. It was really a sweet time. We then took everybody out to Nordeg, out to the mountains. We got settled in, and then we were looking at our schedule, and we knew something needed to change because the weather was turning. And so we decided to change our hike for that next morning, even though it was supposed to be a few days later. And it was great because we actually got up the next morning, we had our breakfast, we went on this beautiful hike, and wouldn't you know it, it was exactly what people needed. It was a great first activity because so many people were able to reconnect or build new connections with people. It was refreshing to be out there. It was inspiring. And so this hike to Siffler Falls was awesome. And then as we were going down the mountain, it was getting colder and the wind was picking up and we knew the weather was turning. We got back in just in time, because then it started to snow, and it snowed and it snowed and it snowed. And we actually woke up to this beautiful winter wonderland. But again, God knew this is exactly what we needed. The people that we had invited in for this retreat, our beloved missionaries, they needed a time of rest. They needed that extra invitation to be still. And so I don't know if you know this, but many of the people, when they're coming in, our missionaries are often broken. They're often exhausted. They're often dealing with strains and stresses back home that they can't share with us necessarily all the time. They're dealing with just big transitions. We had quite a few of those this particular time. And so they come at a place with great need. And we were able to provide this incredible space for them. And God did His work in them. It was so awesome. As we provided opportunities for creativity, as we provided opportunities for laziness, we invited them to nap and to rest and be still. They also had opportunities to be adventurous. They had opportunities to be relational, of course, and even a chance to be romantic. We set up a beautiful date night and gave them that. And so just awesome opportunities, I think, that God was able to use to really bless the people that were there. A little bit of the feedback that I got that just helps me know that we really got a win on this is that we had one woman who actually shared later. She said, that date night was really special. My husband and I haven't danced together since our wedding night, but we danced last night and it was so great. And I love hearing stuff like that. Another person told me many months later that this was actually what they needed to stay in ministry, that they believe they would not still be in full-time ministry had they not had this retreat, that it came at just the right time and it gave them what they needed in terms of direction and rest and even healing. And so it was really a huge win for them. We had someone else who did the ropes course, and it was hard. There were some really big challenges, and this particular person really nailed it. And after a lot of work, finally got past that last bit. And then later on at dinner that night, she was telling me, it really helped me. I was thinking about it and processing, and I really think about the fact that what I was dealing with back in the country I was serving, and it just reflected so much of what I dealt with on the ropes course. And through a lot of work and effort and not giving up, I know we can get through it. And so it just helped her to get that extra bit of courage to move forward. So it was just lots of wins. It was a great opportunity. I just want to say thank you for anybody who baked goods, anybody who sent cards of encouragement, anybody who was praying during that time. It was a huge win, and we just want to say thank you for your giving and just for your constant encouragement in what we do here in missions. We have lots of other things going on. I hope you'll read the report and hear more. And always you can look at our stuff online. We've got all the information on the missionaries, things that are going on in terms of different events. And of course, if we have special things going on, then we'll put it up there. The weekly updates are now in there as well. And so it's a great opportunity for you to learn more about what's going on in the world of missions. So I invite you to come on in. Thanks so much.